So let's let's beat the Sorin with his own token. It's also fun, no? Destroy the Sorin with his own token. I can't believe this is working. Sure. Okay, so let's take you. We untap. We attack with both of you. And then we're gonna draw a card of the Sleeper. It's working. It's working. It's another land. How is it going, everybody, and welcome to How Good Is Your Deck? This is an older series where I take one of your suggested decks, play with it a little bit and then suggest changes regarding on my taste or on my thinking how I can improve this deck. Today's suggestions come from Deano, and this is a take and sacrifice or steal and sack themed deck where we try to gain control of opponent's creatures, attack with it or gain extra value and sacrifice them at the end of the turn so opponent don't get it back, so we basically kill it. After one game we're gonna see the changes that I made, and then we're gonna see a game with my changes so you can decide what is better for you. Both of the decks will be down in the description so you can take it out for you if you wanna add your own flair to it. Let's first check out and break down the deck, what it does and how many of which spells we have, because I think for Steal and Sacrifice it's really important to have a healthy balance of spells that take control of creatures but also spells that can sacrifice creatures. So here we have altogether 9 take control of creatures, 4 times of Bloody Betrayal and 4 times of Pex Betrayal, 3 mana sorceries, who doesn't know, it's most basic I think, gain control spells that we have access to through all the standards that we played now in the arena. And then 1 of Involuntary Employment, it's a really cool name, 4 mana to basically also gain control, but we have also to create a treasure while we are taking control of the creature. And then to the sacrifice spells, altogether we have here 13 sacrifice spells, so really much, the balance is a little bit off I think, for my taste at least. Who knows, we're gonna see it in the gameplay how it will perform. We have here some hostile, a really cool inclusion I think. Dockside Chief, also really nice, a little bit too expensive. I think I'm more fan of free sacrifice spells, like Soul Reaper for example. I would increase a little bit the amount of Soul Reaper as already some people in Discord suggested. And then Reckoner's Bargain, 2 mana, sacrifice, gain life, draw 2 cards, so it's more for the gas, so you don't run out of gas. Braids, of course, one of the best additions from Dominaria United, where you can enhance that before you give the creature to your opponent, you can sacrifice it and then get value out of it. Opponent has a choice to sacrifice a creature too. If they don't have a creature, well, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. So this is I think a really cool inclusion, and alone the testing or the playing worth of this sort of deck. And then we have 1 copy of Fatal Grudge. I'm a big fan of this card, I like this card a lot. I run it in my Anvil Sacrifice deck because it draws you, it replaces itself, but also it gets you some extra value because opponent is forced to sacrifice, compared to Braids for example, they have the choice to sacrifice it or not. Here with Fatal Grudge, if you really need to get rid of a creature, you can force your opponent to sacrifice a creature or sacrifice an enchantment or sacrifice a permanent, whatever you sacrificed. The rest is here in this deck just to filter out, to get card advantage, to get control advantage or advantage over the board state. So we have here some Marches, some Fameless, some Ramp with Goldhound, some Sweepers with Midhook Massacre, some card selections with Fable, and some gas with the Facebreaker, Professional Facebreaker. I think also a really interesting inclusion. I don't know if I will include it in my deck, but we're gonna see definitely later. For now, let's go into Diamond Rank and check out how Deano's deck will perform there. And here we are against Sean 84, and this is a deck I wanted to try already for a while now. It's a Steal and Sack from Deano, and I mean you heard it already in the intro. I'm just unchanged. I want to see how it will perform. And this hand is terrible, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it works. And then maybe we're gonna change it a little bit up. So let's open up with Dogshift. I think we're gonna make it like How Good Is Your Deck? I don't know if you remember this series where I play your decks and then make additions or changes regarding on what I think about it or what I think will maybe improve this deck. So let's play 1 game like this, and then 1 game I'm gonna play with a version that I think will perform maybe a little bit better. Okay, we have at least 1 card already. We need 2 to sacrifice. We have no sacrifice outlet, so how are we doing it? Wait, a blood token. Dino, how am I doing it? I'm waiting for sacrifice outlet? I think so. Let's wait for it. I think Dino said wait until you get braids or some things to sacrifice, or I can activate the dog sheaf. And I think this is the right decision. Definitely, maybe until 5 mana, so I can activate dog sheaf and play one of these spells. But we gonna see, No, we're not gonna block. My friend, play more creatures. Let's hope he has more creatures. Sorin, okay. Should I beat the Sorin with his own creature?
I bring my own army.
Nah, where is my... What do you do? If you control a wolf or werewolf, scry 2, I don't control any of them. Create a treasure token. So let's let's beat the Sorin with his own token. It's also fun, no? Destroy the Sorin with his own token.
Darkness I return.
And then we're gonna see. We're gonna see if opponent has something else to offer. Back to 20 life. High life. High life, Dino, high life. This is diamond. This is diamond. Okay, opponent leveling more. Sure. If you don't have an answer for dog sheaf, then it's gonna be a little bit painful for him. He doesn't. I can't believe this is working. Okay, let's cycle once, because 3 take control spells we don't need. Okay, the Reaper. Sure. Okay, so let's take you. We untap. We attack with both of you. And then we're gonna draw a card of the Sleeper. It's working. It's working. It's another land. I cannot wait until to see how, or let's say what I will change here in this deck. Okay, opponent invoke despairs me. I think he's desperate. But it's okay. Sure. Another land. Okay. It doesn't have haste. This is the sad part about it. So we need to take another 2. But then we will go back for 5. Maybe he plays Shouldered. Imagine take Shouldered and kill it with the Soul Reaper. He's gonna hate me. Jean, what do you have? Shouldered, I told you. What did I told you? He's gonna play it. Okay. So painful, but okay. But still, I think still possible. Jesus, there's so much lands. So, then let's take the Shouldered. Bro, he has so many cards. Then crew it. Go for 5. A Soul Reaper. I definitely will add more Soul Reapers. Because I think... But he can interact with it. Ah, you see? What an anti-fun dude. Oh, I think this is a good game, guys. There's no chance. Yeah, I mean... We survived long enough, but we somehow ran out of juice. We didn't have really options, so let's see what I will come up with. And here we are after this game. It was pretty cool one. I mean, it went longer than I thought it will go against Mono Black. But here is my version of this deck. This is basically what I will change or I will do. And you see, maybe I made a lot of cuts. I added some different creatures. Also added a little bit more of the Soul Reaper, because I think the Soul Reaper curve is pretty good. But we see here now 7 steel spells. And I would count Invoke Calamity. I added the Invoke Calamity. Also some sort of steel, but also some sort of sacrifice ability, because we can take both, right? Invoke Calamity, who doesn't know, is a 5 mana spell, and another invoke from red, and it says we can cast up to 2 target instant or sorcery spells with mana value, with a total mana value of 6 from our graveyard or hand without paying its mana cost. So if we already used all of our gas on our opponent and then we suddenly need to refill, I think Calamity does a great job in it. Or if we need maybe some extra sacrifice spell with Fatal Grudge or with Sigil, then we can definitely or have access to it in our graveyard. I think this is a really cool inclusion. Also, my inclusion is here Tribute to Horobi, because I think not only this is a really powerful creature to finish out the game, because at the end we are looking to kill our opponent with the creatures, but also it has a sacrifice ability, so we can in the late game steal something, or mid game it's usually steal something from our opponent and sacrifice it for free. I think this is also a really great inclusion besides our braids, of course. The rest of this deck I went more for card selection, because if we face an opponent who doesn't have a lot of creatures to steal, we still need to somehow manage the game and somehow have the card selection to put out our spells that we try to steal our opponent. So all these 7 cards, we need to put it aside or in our graveyard, maybe for later use with Invoke Calamity, but just to have another possibility to give our deck a different win possibility or win solution. This is why I added Elder Dragon War, because it's also similar to Kiki, gives you a card selection. So in this case, from chapter 2, we can discard our whole hand if we don't need it, and then draw this many cards, and then we create a dragon that is again a creature that can finish out our opponent. I increased the amount of Fable of Chikibriki because I think this card is way too powerful to just sleep on it, and we can also utilize the copy ability to maybe go for our opponent. The rest I kept how it was in Dino's deck, so 2 Midhook Massacre and Goldhound. Now let's go with my deck a little bit into the diamond rank and see how this fun deck will perform there. And here we are with my Steal and Take, or Take and Sack deck, the one from Dino that we just made it better. And the opponent goes first. I have Ruby. I have a nice curve. I think I'm gonna keep this because we have the tools that we need to have. Another Kiki is okay because it gives us card selection. Kiki is always good. Opponent has for 1 something. Consider, okay. Consider. Maybe it's a mono blue protection thingy boomby. Okay, let's see if he has a counter for our Horobi. Another Betrayal is okay. Okay, make this appear. Sure. Sure, my friend. Sure. Do this. 3 mana, so Genie is in the hand, but he's not gonna play Genie. This is why let's play Fable, because we can discard another Fable, and then we're gonna see how we can do it from here. Opponent with another Make Disappear. Now he plays Genie. Surprise, motherfucker. No, he doesn't. Okay, sure. So let's play another Fable. Let's see if my opponent has another counter. He's just waiting for Genie to appear. My opponent has all the Make Disappears in his hand and 1 Consider. Okay, finally he ran out of gas. This is why now Fable, another Make Disappear. I have 2 mana to pay it. No negate. Okay, super annoying opponent, but hey, 1 more land and we can Braids into Betrayal. Terror, okay, Terror is annoying, it's okay. Goldhound. So let's play Braids into Goldhound. And now we can sacrifice, I think, a Black Source, right? What you gonna do if he come for you, bad boys? Let's see if he wanna sacrifice a land or not. He does. Okay, nice. Nice. Definitely really good. Because with our Goldhound we still just need to top deck 1, but he has Void 2, right? So it's okay, we can take it. We can take it. No, my friend. No, my friend. No blockies. Okay, hostile makes it easier. We're gonna take control of you, yes. We're gonna pay the 2. Let's see if he runs out of spells here. Blood Betrayal, don't betray me. I hope it works, I hope it works. I mean, it's a really fun concept, it's a really cool concept. And my opponent is like, you motherfucker. Okay. Sure. I can repeat it next turn. March is just a temporary solution for my opponent. Yeah, another land. Let's steal it. Si, senor. Resolve. Don't tell me he top deck a counter spell. Look at him. Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, maybe he did. Negate, you see. Okay. So let's sacrifice a gold hound this time. Opponent don't wanna oh no! He takes away his gas. Okay. Interesting. We have lands to go, my friend. Both of us have lands to go. Okay. You're a sorcery spell. Let's see, Braids goes for 3. Opponent has Fading Hope. It's okay. And replay Braids. Goes to the bottom. Braids goes in. Braids sacrifice you. See if my opponent wants to get rid of his lands. He does. Braids makes job here, huh? Work it hard. Bro, my opponent, what is this? Card draw, counter, card draw, counter, card draw, counter. Let's see if he wants to... Okay, another betrayal. Let's go in. Say yes. A land. Bro, he goes down to 3 lands. Okay, okay. Manual tapping now. Genie, okay. 1 mana open. Ah, Calamity, huh? You think he has it? Sure, let's try it. Let's try it. Betrayal. No! You fucker. Okay. No, decline. Je decline. Genie, okay. Oh, for Calamity is not enough. Let's sacrifice Braids. He sacrificed Genie. Yes! Gold Hound. Don't tell me we're gonna do this. Don't tell me we're gonna do this. I mean, he's most likely in a top deck scenario. Oh, okay. For 2, sure. Another land. Another Braids. Okay, let's go in. 1, 2, 3. I still don't have one not enough. Play Braids. End the turn. No sacrifices made. I can hostile, I think, right? We won! Against Mono Blue Tempo, we even ranked up to Diamond Tier 2. We need to play another one, right? We need to play another one. Let's play another one with this deck and then we're gonna check out. So here we are with our second game against Jacint. Freshly reached Diamond 2 with this janky build. And the opponent goes first, but this is a cool hand to start. I like it. I like it. Opponent mono black. Don't like mono black, but it's okay. Ah, this is how you are, huh? He has Lily in the hand. He has Lily in the hand. So now we're gonna see how our card selection will work. Because Fable will obviously have some card selection here. I thought so. I thought so. Should we still play Fable? Because next turn he gonna play Lily. I would like to kill Lily. Yeah, I think I play Fable. Then next turn he plays Lily, minus it. I kill the Fable thingy. Then I will steal the Graveyard Trespasser. Attack with Soul Reaper. Sacrifice a Trespasser. Yeah, I think this is the right play. I think this is the right play. No. No blockage. No blockage. No attacks. I mean, Soul Reaper could have been crewed with a Kiki and then... You know what's up? You know what's up? He's gonna hate me, bros. He's gonna hate me. I don't need so much lands here. Thank you, game. Very kind of you. Ooh. Ooh. So, take you. Take you. Атакуйте with you. Sacrifice you. And bloop on you. We discard another betrayal. Or Meathook Massacre. Or Meathook Massacre. You liked it? I think you did. Invoke, okay. Get rid of my thingy. Not a biggie. Calamity. Calamity for nada. Okay. It becomes night. 6 mana. Sorin. I'm gonna beat him with his own Sorin token.
Out of my way.
Okay.
I have a wedding to stop.
He's passing.
Wish to know my secrets?
Underdog.
Very well.
My turn. Yeah, another one. So let's do it. Still the underdog. Crew the Soul Reaper. And beat the shit out of the Sorin with our Soul Reaper. This is why I think Soul Reaper is super powerful.
What's one more grudge?
What's one more grudge, bro? Calm down, yeah. Down. Lily, okay. Plus it.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come. Drop it.
Drop it. That's okay. Underdog. Okay. Ouch. No, not the land. Give me a creature. Yes. Oof. I already thought it's over. But it's not. Decline.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Does he have Schroeder? Maybe he does. Invoke, okay. Hits me for a bunch. But it's still okay. Sleeper, okay. Yes! Top deck master! Master of top deck. Why I cannot crew you? I need to level him first, bros. Level him first, then we can crew it. That's a dump! No, he has grasp! No! He grasped me. This motherfucker grasped me. Okay. He can kill me. Yeah. Now he can level the sleeper, but it was fun. It was fun. It's definitely a fun deck. Don't play it in the rank queue. Have fun with it in the play queue. In the rank queue, I think it's a little bit too janky for the current meta, but it's definitely fun, definitely fun. I mean, imagine he will not have removal for our Soul Reaper. I mean, how many Invoke Despairs? We survived 2 Invoke Despairs, 1 Sorin, and all these other shenanigans. Good game, my friend. Ciao. Ciao. Ciao, my friend. Ciao. Yeah. We survived so many shenanigans and like top meta shenanigans, and we still had fun with it. It's fun to lose with this deck. It's fun to play this deck. Deano, big respect. I like this deck. Maybe we will have some more useful tools, but I think you can reach 50% win rate with this deck, definitely. Yeah, otherwise I like both versions. I like Deano's versions, I like my versions. I think my versions designed to perform a little bit more, but maybe just my impression. And Deano's version is definitely more designed to having fun. I think my version has also this Invoke Calamity. Sadly, we don't saw it here in action. I think Invoke Calamity picking out 2 creatures from my opponent while you have like something like Braids and the Soul Reaper on the board, it will be hilarious. It will be hilarious if you have Invoke Calamity stealing 2 things, you attack with your things, you sacrificing both of these things, would be super fun. Yeah, otherwise guys, I hope you like it. This is my series. Who is new to the channel, you know now. If you suggest me a deck, sometimes if the deck is really cool, I can pick it up, make it better, or make suggestions to how I will change it for my taste, and play with it. So if you're a fan of it, let me know down in the comments, and I thank you for your patience and hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.